Hello, Leo. This is going to be your weekly tarot and oracle forecast. If it's meant for you, it's meant for you. We're going to take a look at the energies for the upcoming week, break it down, and let you know how to navigate. So let's get an overall theme and message for this week and the Dragon's Duel. Inner conflict, morality, conscious choice. You have a choice to make. Now, 23 equals 5, right? 2 plus 3 is 5, which means big changes ahead. Now, I should mention to you that we just survived a full moon total lunar eclipse in Virgo. I'm sure you already know that. We've talked about it before. If you're new here, welcome. But we have talked about this a lot, where this past week brought a lot of disruptions to sleep, anxiety to the surface, emotions to the surface, things that people didn't anticipate feeling or thinking about or acknowledging. And right after that full moon started Mercury retrograde. So the next little while, we're going to definitely be doing more reevaluation because Venus is already retrograde. Reevaluating relationships and finances and self-worth. Now it's like these technological glitches or even miscommunications or people coming back from the past where you're really going to have to make a conscious choice. Now, there is also another eclipse coming. It is a new moon solar eclipse in Aries. And so, yeah, it's expect the unexpected kind of vibes. Now, with this, we have here the wise woman of Wonderland, and it says integrity and compromise. Stay true to yourself. And with this, we have here the resting tree, patience and stillness. And that's very hard for Leo. Leos do not have patience. And I shouldn't say Leos, for 100% certainty, but I will tell you that it's very difficult for Leos to sit still and have patience. Now, patience isn't waiting. I'm not telling you to wait. I don't ever suggest you wait. You've got to live your life, but you have to have balance. You got to know when to make a move, when not to. Keep it as balanced as you possibly can. And with that, oh, this card couldn't wait. The Rainbow Prince. I've seen this quite a few times. I think I just saw this with Aries as well. So if you have an Aries placement or you're dealing with an Aries, compensation means something's coming your way after a lot of difficulty, you know? So I don't know if I said at the beginning of this reading that this is intended for all Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. And that if you'd like to check out my other videos, for your other placements, please do. There might be some other messages there for you. If I'm repeating myself or I'm forgetting, that could very well be just because of Mercury retrograde, because I am a Virgo, ruled by Mercury, and I'm already finding myself tripping up on words and having some glitches even in my memory. So let's see, what can you expect? What are some of the events this week? And we have here the Knight of Swords. Okay, so you might feel the desire to move forward quickly with something. And that's why I was just saying you've got to have some patience. There's got to be some balance with that. And here we have the Wheel of Fortune. Things are shifting. There's growth, there's expansion, there is good luck coming your way. And that could be the compensation, maybe the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, so to speak. I mean, we also have St. Patrick's Day, so maybe that's something to do with the rainbow. But let's take a look at what else you need to know. And the Hanged Woman or the Hanged Man energy, which basically says, you might be feeling a little stuck. And I would describe the hot and cold or the wanting to make moves or not having patience as a bit of driving with your foot on the brake. When you're driving and you see somebody with the brake light on, and you think to yourself, how is that even possible? How is the car even moving? It's that energy where you want to put your foot on the accelerator. You want to hit the gas, but then at the same time, you're hitting the brake. So there's this energy that says, I want to move forward. And then this is like, nah, I want to take a break, and things are shifting and you can't fight the shift, but you're struggling possibly with which way is which. Okay. Hopefully that made sense. And with that, we have the Three of Wands. And there's the energy of sitting on the sidelines saying, I'll do this tomorrow, next week, next month, next year. You can't hold yourself back. And I did say this in another video earlier, and that is you can still make moves and go slowly. Like nobody says you have to change the world tonight, or overnight. Let me see, what else do we need to know? What's next? So what's unfolding? What are some of the opportunities or obstacles? Okay, Leo, collaboration, working together. There could be some sort of upgrade to a current situation coming your way, an offer possibly. So I would listen, hear it out. You don't have to do everything yourself. Leos are the type of people that have a really hard time receiving. They want to give to everybody else, but there could very well be somebody that wants to give you an opportunity here. Now, Ace of Pentacles, I've seen this a lot. This is a tangible new beginning, new home, new job, new relationship. And there is the death card, death and rebirth, total transformation and change, Scorpio energy. And with that, we have here the Eight of Swords. You're overthinking. You could be in the illusion of mental entrapment. I mean, that can definitely be an obstacle, is getting out of your own head, right? Okay, so let's take a look at what is changing or revealing itself this week. And the Three of Cups. Interesting. 3-3 could be an angel number that you're seeing. This is a card of celebration. It's telling you that you need more joy in your life, but it can also, and this is just a side note, because this is not the traditional meaning of the card, but when I see three people, in a card, I think two's company, three's a crowd. If there's an issue with boundaries, you've got to stay true to yourself. You've got to make that boundary and you've got to say no. You've got to stay true to yourself. There's the integrity right there. Okay. And maybe that's the conflict. How do I let this go? How do I make that boundary? How do I not feel guilty in that situation? And I just want to point out there's another three here, right? So 333. Threes are important to you. I mean, 2 + 1 is 3 on this card here. All right, let's take a look. What else is revealing itself? And there is the Five of Swords. Five of Swords is conflict and a bit of a headache. That's that inner conflict. You have a conscious choice. There's the Devil, restrictions, addictions, and codependency. That is Capricorn energy. What's holding you back? Healing. I've seen the Star card also a lot in the readings, and we are on this healing journey. We are going to get the compensation. But again, it requires some stability and some balance. So let's take a look at what is heading your way. This is the After Tarot. I do love this deck because it doesn't just give us the current energies, it gives us sort of what's next. And the moon, well, there's going to be that new moon solar eclipse in Aries. I believe it's March 29th. That'll be really interesting to see. And there's the Emperor, Aries energy. New moon in Aries. Next 2 weeks are going to be very important for you. Ask and you shall receive, because the Nine of Cups is a card of manifestation, and you can see that there's a feast happening here. There might be an important dinner or something that comes through that makes you feel nourished. There's the Hierophant, commitment. Interesting. And learning. Taurus energy. I mean, look at these major arcanas. The Hierophant, the Emperor, the Moon, the Devil, the Star, Death card, Wheel of Fortune, Hanged Woman. A lot of major events that are unfolding for you in the next little while. Let's take a look at what you need to surrender or surrender to. And we have here, surrender low self-esteem. You deserve success, love, and abundance. Set an intention to identify and release any remnants of low self-esteem. I really hope this resonates with you. If you'd like to do a personal reading with me, the link is in the description box below. Thank you very much, and I wish you an amazing week.